It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Falcons and the Saints, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from the Superdome. And he returns this to the 22. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Leading him out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in their team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator of the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
They're going to try and throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Cousins to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Cousins. That's into the hands of Dwelly. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Here we go now on 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's the fullback. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Saints offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the... Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing, Cousins. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Koo knocks this one through the posts, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bradley. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. And quickly, they get to the line. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Cousins. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. To throw, Cousins. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Ray McLeod from 8 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense. You can't score on them on defense. So, to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a chance.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Johnson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Looking to throw. Johnson. And this is incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Following the interception, Cousins. Robinson's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Cousins. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Robinson. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Algier. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Now Johnson operating from the gun. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Saints are back within a score. Fry good on the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. So now Fry back out following the score. He'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Bijan Robinson and the Falcons back onto the field. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complementary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Johnson to return it. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give him 5 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. He finds his man, complete. That's Bradley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Saints are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Fry good on the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. So Fry now, after the made field goal, he'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Atlanta now coming out on the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing is Cousins. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Now Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Cousins now from the 50. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. To throw is Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Cousins. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ross Dwelly, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have regained the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Saints are an extra point away from taking the lead. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. The extra point try coming now for Fry. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Here's Fry now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Again, it's Robinson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Cousins now. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Falcons have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down. Off the play fake. Johnson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. Johnson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Johnson. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry. His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Saints are an extra point away from capturing the lead. They'll try and throw for it. Here's a diving catch right side. So now Fry back out following the score. He'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense set to go. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Cousins to throw it. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. 2nd and 9. A quick throw out wide to Mooney. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Now Cousins. On the slant, he finds Washington. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down. Throwing, Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. To the air again, it's Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was, or whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another.
He's got a man, complete. Still going. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So Fry now, after the made field goal, he'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Cousins. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Cousins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Cousins. Under pressure, they got him again. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 59 yards. Here's Cousins. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins. That's into the hands of Dwelly. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Falcons on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
The home team's offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. They find some open field here. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Fry good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Here's Fry now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On second and very short, Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. They'll look to throw here. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Cousins again. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Throwing is Cousins. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now Cousins. Washington's got him. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now 2nd and 5. Cousins. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Cousins. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Cousins now. And he will find his man on the outside. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 3rd and goal for Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Johnson throwing to start the drive. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be second down.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down. Back to throw. Johnson. That is caught. 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. With touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
So now Fry back out following the score. He'll send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
To throw is Cousins.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Cousins to throw it. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Now a 2nd and 6.
They go play action. Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Cousins now from the 50.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here.
Koo knocks this one through the post. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Johnson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Johnson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So Fry now, after the made field goal, he'll send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Cousins. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 25 yards that time. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Robinson toss play left side. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 3rd and 9 here. Throwing. Cousins. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here's Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They begin with Henry.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
On 3rd down, Henry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense? Right?
Yeah,
if
key
you know,
in on him.
Right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Johnson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Johnson throwing on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll look to throw again.
Quick completion here to Johnson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Here's Fry now to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
To throw, Cousins. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Cousins. They'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Working out of the gun, Cousins. That's into the hands of Dwelly. Touchdown, Falcons! Ross Dwelly with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Back to throw again. It's caught at the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. 44 yards.
And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead. Fry good on the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans.
So now Fry back out following the score. He'll send this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even the...
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ray McLeod with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. For this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to... And got his man complete! The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Johnson. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Fry good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's the Niners who have the lead as those two teams play the second quarter. Brandon Ayuk, a touchdown reception. From there, we head up to our nation's capital to check in on the Commanders at home in Landover. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Josh Jacobs, 100 yards exactly on the ground with a touchdown run as well. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. In that game, all tied with the visiting Patriots. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins getting ready for this next possession. Throwing is Cousins, and he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. Well, they found him 8 times in that first half, and this is his first catch of quarter number 3. Cousins now. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Second and a couple. Cousins to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Cousins. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. This is caught.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Well, this defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. That's now 10 catches for him in the ball game.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Saints extend their lead yet again. Fry good on the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. A drive. Just 4 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
So Fry now, after the made field goal, he'll send this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They start on the ground with Robinson here.
And he'll get this to the 32.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Now Cousins.
That is caught.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. To throw is Cousins. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Robinson up the middle. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Cousins. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing, Cousins.
To the sideline and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10.
3rd down and 6.
Here's Cousins.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Here's Fry now for the PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Here's Fry now to send this one away. The Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
On the return, Johnson.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Watson. Pushes him over. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back to throw, Watson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Out of the gun, Watson.
Quick completion here to Johnson.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Here's Watson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, Saints. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950. For the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Cousins. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. To throw, Cousins. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, Cousins.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Throwing is Cousins. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Cousins now. And he will find his man on the outside. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Cousins. And that is incomplete.
I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
So it's a drive that ends in 3, and I know that that line sounds familiar. It's because I've said it 7 times now, and that leaves him 1 short of the NFL record of 8 field goals in 1 game.
It has been a lot of settling for 3, but I tell you what, it's nice to know that you have someone this reliable to turn to.
Watson. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Over the middle, complete. It's Bradley. Now he's into the clear again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 77 yards. And the Saints just continue to roll. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record, but he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
Fry good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So now Fry back out following the score. He'll send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On play action, Cousins. He's going to launch it for Washington. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. That's into the hands of Dwelly. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They go play action. Cousins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now Cousins. That is caught. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To throw is Cousins. This will be caught at about the 6. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Cousins. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now back to throw. And down he goes
throws. Pressure gets him back at the 14. So here we go. He's made 7. This to tie the record with 8 field goals made in the game. This a 31-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So chalk up another one. That is 8 field goals in one game, and it ties the late Rob Baronis for the most field goals in one game in NFL history.
Yeah, and in some ways, that's a testament to the futility of your offense. But the reality is, they've needed him in this one, and time again, he's delivered.
So here are the Saints to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. Now Watson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He finds his man, complete. That's Bradley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Watson now to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Again, it's Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Watson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point try coming now for Fry. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. That time a 6-play drive. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. So Fry now, after the made field goal, he'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. But once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Throwing, Cousins. And he's got his man on the out route. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Play fake, Cousins. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
Play action now. Cousins.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Again, it's Cousins. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Now Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. To throw, Cousins. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins.
That's caught by Werner, the tight end.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To the air again, it's Cousins. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So here's a big one. He has hit 8 times already. Now he'll try for an NFL record 9th field goal of the game.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Off of play action, it's Watson. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. Here's Johnny Hekker now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And he's taken down here by the Saints. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Cousins. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Cousins now. It's complete to Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Cousins to throw it. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Now Cousins. That's into the hands of Dwelly. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Cousins again. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Cousins. Setting up the screen. Here's Algier. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Cousins now from the 50. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. The Saints coming out now. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Watson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he gets it down to the 32. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving. Watson now to throw.
Goes right back to McBride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey McBride, 37 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons ready to take over. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Washington. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw is Cousins. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Play fake. Cousins. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll throw again. Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Cousins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. Taking it right down Broadway. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry, 84 yards. And the Saints are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead. Fry good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's Fry now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now. Cousins. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kaderl Hodge with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback. The acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Kamara. A very tough run, but for a pretty short gain out near the 32.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3rd and 8. Kamara up the middle. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. On the give, here's Robinson. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. The give to the fullback on the dive. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Johnson on the return. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Here we go on 4th. Watson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
To throw, Cousins. And he will find his man on the outside.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Cousins. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Cousins now. And he'll find McLeod on the right side, complete. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. Cousins to throw it. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Kaderl Hodge, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons are able to at least get one score back.
Extra point by Koo, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And his stellar campaign continues. That now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number that very few running backs have ever reached in a single NFL season. Fry good on the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So now Fry back out following the score. He'll send this one away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Throwing is Cousins. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Again, it's Cousins. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Koo able to connect on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. He's got this downfield to McBride. Look at the big man rumble. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And here now come the Falcons.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Cousins. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Cousins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point by Koo, up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Throwing now, Watson.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another
touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Fry good on the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So Fry now, after the made field goal, he'll send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for New Orleans, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.